guys, and welcome to a sunny Benidorm. Quite warm today. The beach has been cleaned and people are beginning to gather. It's been a long time, 3 years since we were last here, and I'm filming from the Levante Beach end of Benidorm. See McDonald's and a few places for those who are familiar with Benidorm you will recognise. What I'm going to do with you today, folks, we're going to go for a walk along Levante Prom down to the old town, so come with me, guys. A few of Benidorm's Christmas festivities are still in place, but no doubt they'll be taken down very shortly. It's like a mill pond out there today. And in the distance there you can see Benidorm Island, Peacock Island, and a few of the choice names as well over the years. I'll walk you through some of the famous sites along Levante Prom seafront when we hit them, and I'll explain a little bit further. In the distance there you can see Pontiente side, past the old town, which is in the middle. And the famous Grand Bali Hotel in the distance. And that dark building there you can see is the Grand Bali, one of the tallest buildings in Benidorm. Work never stops in Benidorm. For those who are familiar with Benidorm from old, you remember this old site here on the seafront at the Levante end. There used to be a small church there. That got demolished some years ago. And there used to be some property on this area as well. That's all been levelled, and obviously developing this area even further. So I don't know quite what's happening here, but no doubt in months to come we will find out. This area was developed a few years ago. There's been derelict properties on here from very old Benidorm, and obviously now it's a restaurant. Like I mentioned to you earlier, we haven't been here for 3 years to the day. It's been a long time coming, and catching up with lots of friends and relatives who congregate at this time of year. You can see in the distance there the famous Nadal Hotel, and we'll talk about that at some point while I'm here, and I'll do a special video to explain what happened with the Nadal 30 years ago this year. All the restrictions for COVID have been dropped in Spain, and that happened October last year. There are restrictions around mask wearing in public areas such as chemists, doctors, dentists, and using public transport. But other than that, everything else has been dropped, so you don't have to have COVID passports, vaccine information, testing, so you're free to move again. That's another famous chain store in Benidorm at Alley Hop, and across Spain as well. They've even got little play parks, etc. on the beach, which is quite unique. And you can probably see in the distance there the ski lift, which is obviously closed at this time of year. You'll notice something quite unusual on Benidorm beaches. They have foot washes. Quite a good, unique concept. It's late morning now here in Benidorm, and people are beginning to gather. And the beaches have been cleaned overnight, which is the usual practice here in Benidorm. And we're just walking over a storm drain when the weather's exceptionally heavy with rain in the resort. A lot of the storm drains are flooded onto the beach. A lot of the businesses are closed in the winter months in Benidorm. That's usual practice. However, because of the last 3 years, there's a lot of businesses that are permanently closed. And a lot of businesses have decided to close for the winter period and open in the spring for the summer season. A lot of businesses take the opportunity to upgrade, develop the premises, improve on the businesses. And this is one of many, as you can see, across Benidorm. Just a top tip for everybody, those who come along on holiday in Benidorm, please, please, please do not use these ATM machines. It is one of the biggest rip-off scams across the region. You're better off going into the indoor market and getting a good rate of exchange for the euro. Today is 1.15, which is not too bad, but please do not use these ATM machines. It is a rip-off. The locals are out in force this morning, playing the common game of bowls. For those who visit Europe, it's quite commonplace to witness this game being played.
Easy look out. Maddie.
I don't know if you people, but we have what we call paymen. We do little scam games on the seafront. They're set up with the cardboard boxes. And those who are aware of the paymen in Benidorm, it's another scam. They'll rip money off you, play games. We just spotted a spotter. And here they are as here.
Yeah.
How lucky was that? See the cardboard box? Just having to watch me back there, guys. I don't trust any of them. One came pretty close. obviously don't like being filmed. Because they know. But we'll concentrate on the locals playing bowls, shall we? So I've quietly moved away from the payment area. Many people I've witnessed over the years have been ripped off. Complete utter scam. And the pea is often found in the earlobe. Little orange or yellow sponge, is that's what they use to play their games with. I'm just keeping an eye out, guys. If I'm coming across a little bit slower with speech, I'm just keeping an eye because there's a lot of spotters around and they don't like being filmed. We're used to it, guys. Considering it's the middle of January, it's very, very warm here. And hopefully I'll find a temperature gauge for you. And we'll find out how the temperatures are rising today. We're coming up to another famous area of Benidorm, Kontiki Beach. Those who are familiar with Benidorm will know where Kontiki Beach is, on the seafront, on the Levante side.
All good.
Often gets closed down for various reasons, reopening in different names, but everybody knows it as Kontiki Beach. A lot of stag and hen do's come to this part of Benidorm, the English side of Levante, and often end up in Kontiki Beach. As you all know, Benidorm's very famous for its mobility scooters. I get my words out this morning. Lots of mobility scooter hire shops across Benidorm for those who are infirm, disabilities, mobility problems. You can obviously hire your famous mobility scooters. While I'm here in Benidorm, we're covering lots of different areas of Benidorm, from markets to hotels, different locations across Benidorm and points of interest. So it should be a fun-filled packed time for you guys. Well, I have noticed this year, the boat's going out over to the Benidorm Island, which is quite unusual at this time of year for the boats to go out. But we are experiencing exceptionally calm weather at the moment here in the Costa Blanca. And if I can zoom in on you, you can see the boat going out. Might be a bit of a heat haze. But that'll go across to Benidorm Island. It is quite a long walk up Levante Prom. After all, Benidorm is a city. A lot of Spanish come here on the holidays in the winter months. And as I understand it, the pensioners in Benidorm get paid by the Spanish government to have a fortnight's holiday of their choice in Spain. It can be split 2 weeks or 2 full weeks. A lot of people come from Madrid to Benidorm, and obviously the resort fills up more on a weekend with tourists for short breaks, and the Spanish as well. A lot of Spanish bars and restaurants on the seafront here in Levante. But I must admit there is a good eclectic mix. The different nationalities.
Yo me lo hice yo para mí.
As I've been walking by the beach, you'll often see ramps going down onto the beach. This is disability access and ease of use for people with mobility problems. And also, while I'm passing here, I will let you know the costings of the beach equipment that you can hire. Deck chairs and brollies, etc. And they're the prices for this year. Works out quite expensive if you're here for some time. And as discussed earlier in this video, foot washers galore on Benidorm Beach. Obviously use seawater. Many years ago there used to be sandcastle builders and sculptures on Benidorm Levante side on the beach, and the craft work was quite unique. But unfortunately the town council stopped them from doing their creativity a good few years back now, which is sad to say because it's a nice sight when you come away to witness in Benidorm. Different sculptures. Hello. Just bumped into some people we know. One from the Isle of Man and one from Liverpool. As you can see in the distance there, and I will have a little walk on there for you on the beach. There is a disability access area for people that want to use the wheelchairs and mobility scooters, so have more of accessibility to the beach. It's a nice little area in the shade, very inclusive. Obviously the ramp, well, we would have hoped it went all the way to the bottom. There's a split in the middle where the sand goes, which is a bit of a shame really, especially if you need wheelchair access to get onto the beach and down to the sea level. But anyway, it's a half-hearted attempt. And these are our public toilets in Benidorm. There's one at the top of Levante near McDonald's, and one halfway down, which is that containered looking building, white and green there in the distance. As you can see.
¿20? Tomando, tocando. Un montón de gente para
And another unique feature on Benidorm Levante Beach is their public library, beach extension one, where people come and use the library facilities and read in the sun and relax, mix with friends and family, play a game of chess. It's all there for you. I hope you're enjoying my walk with you guys this morning. It's been quite a nice walk so far, except the P-men. I always get a bit jittery around those guys because they're quite mercenary, and so I hear. Well, I hear the mafia run them, but who knows? Who knows? We're coming up to one of the chemists on the front, and we should have our time and the temperature gauge there, so I'll let you have a look at that so I can substantiate what I'm saying around the temperatures are quite nice. There you go guys, 12:16, 21 degrees, middle of January, wow. We're coming up to the famous Daytona bar on the Levante Beach promenade. So they're having a little bit of work done this morning. A lot of live acts play here. Very famous bar on the seafront in Benidorm. Tribute acts like AC/DC, Pink Floyd, and the list goes on. But I will have a look for you guys to see what's been played at the moment. Well, there's nothing being advertised at the moment, so we shall see if things pick up later on in the week.
Nee, dank je. Koffie. Maar daar, dit is lekker. Wacht even.
We're coming up to another famous bar as well, on Levante seafront, called the Heartbreak. Nearly said Hard Rock Cafe then, didn't I, guys? You can have a bit of a chuckle over that one. They also have many live acts on during the day. The White Lion is probably about the nearest you're going to get to an English pub. Hi guys!
Hello.
Nice little wee pub. They used to have a swimming pool on the top of there many years ago before the White Lion took it over. That's quite unique. So we're gradually gathering pace and swiftly moving along Levante Prom towards the old town. We're not far off the old town now. Benidorm is flat. It's on a grid system. Except when you get into the old town, it's quite hilly. And the top end of Levante is quite hilly as well, with a lot of hotels on the cliffside. As you make your way up to the infamous cross, I don't think you'll be able to see it in this daylight because it's quite hazy with the heat. But we'll talk about that hopefully at some point while I'm here. Thank you, darling. With a couple of popular bars on the seafront in Benidorm. They often have live acts on as well during the day and the evening. But sadly prices are going up in Benidorm. Certainly in the seafront. You can still pick up a euro a pint or 1.50, €2 a pint. Selected bars, but I'm on the seafront. You've got the famous Guinness bar to my right. Lee Duffy's playing this afternoon. Hi guys! So now we're on the edge of the old town in Benidorm. The streets will become a lot more narrow. A lot of unique little bars, restaurants, Burger King coming up on your right. And it looks like they're digging up the beach at the moment at the top end of Levante Prom. Let's go and find out and see what's happening here. I hope they're not taking my palm trees out. I quite like those things. Could be pipe work, cable work. And same over here as well. Looks like they're doing the full length of this stretch of Levante Beach at the bottom end near the old town. some of the side streets, as you can see. In front of me, there's a lot of tiny bars. Spanish. But we'll do a separate video for the old town at some point while I'm here, so you can get a feel for it, guys. It's one of the main streets in the old town, but we'll cover that at a later stage. Looks like they're doing some maintenance work on this beach. See the pipe work or electrical work. Something's definitely going on and I don't quite know yet, but I will find out. Could be sea defence work. Who knows? Okay guys, this hotel just in front of you now with all the tarp over it. This is a famous Benidorm hotel that's been like this for decades. The story, so I'm led to believe, is it was an estate through probate, etc. Several families involved, and it's taken this long to get to this stage. I think it's about 20 years, probably more, it's taken to get to this stage of re-renovation. So things are happening. It's a prominent position on the Levante seafront. Certainly at the old town, it'll be one of the biggest hotels when they get this re-renovated. So should be good.
Nunca iba total a la
No merece la pena.
And we're coming up to the top end of Levante Promenade, which is the first really sort of entry into the old town. And as you can see in the distance there, I'll zoom in a little bit for you because I will lose light going around this corner, is the famous tourist information point in Benidorm for tourists. I want to thank you everybody for taking the time out of your day to follow this video and having a walk with me on Levante Promenade in Benidorm. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay safe, be happy, be lucky, and remember, the Constitution is the solution.